Oh, it's about time that this arc ended. Now, what does that mean? Well, next arc is Elbath time. And what is Elbath time mean? Giant warrior pirates. Now, will we be able to see Shanks? Probably, or probably not. Who we'll see, because I think he's still on Elbath right now. Then again, he probably left Elbath for some strange reason. We don't know. But One Piece chapter 1122 titled "The Time is at Hand." What does that mean? Well, what happened last arc, we had Emeth remembering what Joy Boy said, and Emeth told him himself, Joy Boy, can I really use this right now? And it looked like he's about to use his final resort. We don't know what it is, but we're about to get into this chapter. Now, where we left off, Vegapunk is continuing his broadcast. Here we go. The fate of the world depends on pirates, and Vegapunk did say it depends on pirates specific, which that kind of reminds me of back then how Goldie Roger and the Navy Guard, the Hero Guard, teamed up to beat Rocks, the other pirate that wanted to burn or purge the world into pits of fire and chaos. But like I said before, a second ago, Gold Roger and Guard both team up. So we'll see what that. Anyways, everybody's shocked about this message. Hold on a sec. What is this madness, Vegapunk? And everybody's shocked about this, by the way. It's like pirates depending on pirates. Really? I mean, everybody got their reservations for pirates, but other people around the world, pirates including, says, you know what? It was about time. And you just see every pirate too. The world's greatest genius just said it. It's real. Let's go and get it. The One Piece is out. And let me tell you, like I said last chapter too, in this video also, that's going to appear right screen because I posted that. Everybody's hearing this. It's not just what Roger said. 3 people said it. It was Roger, it was Whitebeard, and now it's Vegapunk. Those 3 said it. And now that Vegapunk said it, that everybody knows that it's the world genius, now they can't, the government can't keep it hush hush no more, or the 5 elders can't keep a hush hush. Now that Vegapunk said it, everybody's like, oh, so it is real. So let's go out there and find the One Piece right now. So there you go. Now this is from around the world. Now we cut back to Impel Down. You got the prisoners listening to this shit. Now we don't know who's in prison or below level 6. We don't know we don't absolutely know who's powerful down there that heard this and said, One Piece is real. I guess it's time to break them chains then, because I'm about to go balling. Who knows? Only Oda knows who he wants to break out of Impel Down. I mean, the only person that I can think of that's Impel Down that's gonna break out is Don Flamingo, and we all know he's gonna make a comeback, and he got tons of secrets that he wants to dangle in front of 5 elders. Hey, I know your little secret, so you better do what I say, or just a slip of the tongue might get you in trouble. We'll see. Now, one of the prisoners of Impel Down says, it's about time pirates ran the show. The world's gonna sink anyway, so leave some for us. The government won't know what hit them. And you just got one of the people says, why are you letting them hear this message? Every snail in the prison is playing it, sir. As what the one of the guards said, and we can't stop. Same situation happened on Egghead. They try to cut the lines and they can't. Why? Because Emeth is transmitting that signal. They can't unless they destroy Emeth himself. So that's why the broadcast won't be cut off. You gotta either get Luffy out of Gear 5th, which he's still in Gear 5th form, so who knows? I mean, if that's possible anymore. That now that Emeth is fully awakened, which let me just say this once. Okay, you can't do it. The 5 elders, I got a feeling that the 5 elders might end up getting booted, but I'll hold that for the end of the chapter or when we get to that scene. But one of them said, how could you, Vegapunk? Well, I mean, it was either sink or swim, or which I think he chose sink and swim. He said, "Oh well, I betrayed everybody. Well, reveal everything about it. Dead man switch. Well, I'm about to die. Checking out." And that's what he actually did. If I die, the video broadcast gets sent out, and I'll reveal every single damn thing about this world government and voice center and everything else. The One Piece is real, by the way. So laters. Anyways, cuts back to the HQ recovery hospital. Kobe has now made a simple decision. Mind you, he had this decision on the back burner for whatever reason. But now that Vegapunk has said the One Piece is real, and this is my opinion, Kobe is dead set on not making Luffy not king of the pirates or not letting him get the One Piece. Because if he does, then all hell's gonna break loose. So he says, Luffy, I cuts off, and it shows a flashback of the first king of the pirates, but you have to make the whole world kneel to you. Don't tell me you're after the One Piece. And then cuts right back in to that, cuts out his conversation. I have to stop from achieving your dream. Cuts back to Buggy's island. Why are you dummies calling it my world now? You don't really want that, right? Huh, Chairman Buggy? And you just got not only Crocodile, but you got Mihawk to decide to listen. Mihawk shows a ... bubble, which I think he's going some processing what's going on. Crocodile, he's thinking up some plans, and Crocodile just said, just sit and shut up, please. And Buggy just was like, okay, right, obviously. And you got a lot of stuff. I mean, now that the Vegapunk says this One Piece is real, here we go with another batch of pirates out in the sea. Anyways, it comes back to where Davon is at. What should we do, Teach? We could just kill him. And Carbo just says, Commodore Teach, I'm sure my information will please you. Keep forgetting about Carbo. Carbo. You shouldn't have just got rid of him. You should have just got rid of him. And I meant that. And I said it in that one chapter too, because this information, he's a snake. I mean, Jesus Christ. Blackbeard just upright tells him to just if we kill him, we won't get the information. So just bring him back. And then if his information proves idiotic and untrue and useless, I'll just kill him right there and there. Or you can kill him, whatever. So there you go. That's how that conversation went. And cuts back to Vegapunk. That is the truth, Joy Boy. Now, cuts back to the Egghead Island. Battle of the Titans. And I meant Titan. Because ain't nobody is going to tell me that this battle of Titans between one giant robot versus, two out of the 3 Gores, or no, 2 out of 5 Goreseis facing Emeth right now. So the Iron Giant is basically getting his ass by the boar. And everybody's seeing this, and Dorian Broggy says, Iron Giant! And you can see the transparent snail inside of Emeth just like hitting the floor. It looks like dead. Is it dead? I don't know. But Samurai Garden is going after the Sunny, by the way, which that ain't good. And one of them said, the horse geezer is back. Zoro, do something. And I wanted to see that fight so badly. Zoro versus Samurai Gani. I wanted to see that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Samurai Gani versus Zoro. You know how balls deep of they need to do that on anime. They need to animate that. When it gets to this scene, to this chapter, part of the chapter, they need to animate Zoro and Samurai Gandhi going at each other. Like, I'm telling you, that would be badass. You might be telling, I am a fan of Zoro, by the way, but Zoro, I can see him busting out every technique in his arsenal. Powerful techniques that can overkill somebody, regardless of healing. But though, you got to give it to Samurai Gandhi, because he haven't even used one of his techniques, not even once. He haven't said one name move. Just like Mihawk too. He said Mihawk never busts his main move, his main technique out on nobody. We haven't seen that in the story yet. Never. Which I think that's going to come up when the time comes, wherever Oda wants to decide to hit wherever. But everybody, Zoro has some name techniques. Samurai Gandhi and Mihawk are the only people that hasn't not used their powerful opponents, by the way, have not used their main techniques yet, named techniques yet. And we getting close to that destination. I mean, very close. I mean, the only thing Mihawk does was gets the potential slashes and slash waves or wave slash, beam slashes everywhere. There you go. Samurai Gandhi, not too much, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, it has Nami, Chopper, and Usopp kind of up in fear right now. Then Emeth speaks in another panel and says, "I'm sorry, Joy Boy. I want to apologize to you too." And Luffy's like, huh? I knew that there was no chance he will still be alive. Luffy says also, "Did you mistake me for someone else?" He's been calling you Joy Boy for how many chapters now? For like 10, 9, probably 5 chapters by now. Emmet continues to say, talk. "You look just like him." It was nostalgia. Talking about the Sun God Nika. "My feelings from that day came rushing back. I hope Joy Boy forgives me," as Emmet says. As he says this, Saint Saturn is crumbling to pieces. So not only it was 3 out of 5, Gorosei, now you got 2 out of 5, Gorosei. Shit out of luck there. And Anime continues. "I failed to make him king." Okay, I failed to make him king. What does that tell you? Viewers, what does that tell you? Does that mean Joy Boy has failed to become king of the pirates, or the king of the ocean, or the world? Or did he lost the war, basically? Now, this could have multiple occasions. Like, I failed to make him king, can win the battle of a war, long-lasting war, or king of the pirates, maybe, but Luffy says, "King." Well, the giant worm, and worm comes out of nowhere. And Emmet says, "What is your name?" And Luffy says, typical Luffy, "I am Monkey D. Luffy, the man who's gonna become king of the pirates." And Emmet says, "D." And then it cuts back and you see this rope. This rope, I think, is inside of Emmet, and it snaps or unties. It unties and snaps. And you just see this black lightning come out of Emmet. This spewing, powerful black lightning out of Emmet, which I was like, whoa. So that tells me how much. So the Iron Giant has haki. My initial thought, okay, so if the Iron Giant can use haki, that means that shit must. And it's a 900-year-old Iron Giant. Emeth is 900-year-old, by the way. So he must have been conserving that amount of haki for whatever reason. Just all of a sudden it is, oh, okay, so I guess by the time I release it, and unleashes his haki, conquers haki, by the way, and boom, black lightning flashes, comes off, and it says, hey, Luffy, thank you. You let me hear that nostalgic rhythm one last time. And Luffy's like, damn, a conqueror's haki? Don't die. I won't let you die. And you just see this massive conqueror. This conqueror's haki is better than Shanks's haki. I am gonna debate that. This conqueror's haki is pretty much above Rogers and Shanks. Okay, that's Shanks, Rogers, and whoever's haki is that's spilling out. And I could be wrong, it could be Emeth, but I got a feeling that that's not Emeth, but that is spilling out to gods know how long that shit is. That shit is making like pass outside of whoever. And this is Conqueror's haki. This is knocking out everybody, and I mean everybody. This is so damn strong. And let me tell you, this is knocking out the vice admirals. Vice admirals barely hanging on. Like, I'm guessing some vice admiral got knocked out. Who else? That shit is so powerful, my G. It was so powerful, massive. It knocked Saturn's signal out. Like, the summoning method of Saint Saturn's circle, wherever the hell it was, to send or summon the other Gorosei, it knocked them, sent them back to the damn lobby, basically. Just like, shit, we went back to the main lobby. Literally. I mean, look, this is the representation of how strong a haki is. I don't believe Saint Saturn was knocked out specifically, but it's more of Saint Saturn's like control, or what, however long he's control the circle, knocks out, not knocks out, but sends the Gorosei away. 5 Gorosei. By the way, there was 5 of them suck. For them to just disappear just like that in an instant, amazing. And it booted all of them back to the world government castle, Pangea Castle. That it sent them all the way back to Pangea Castle. That's why I call returning, kicking somebody out the game into the main lobby. Anyways, everybody, one vice admiral says, "Is this haki is so strong? Who's causing?" Yeah, I think you got 3, 4, 5. No, it's 4. So Saint Saturn is still on. Is still back on Egghead. We don't know if he passes out or if he passed out. We don't know that for sure. But it sent all the rest of the Gorosei back to the damn Pangea Castle. Literally, main lobby. Anyway, you just had St. Peter just sitting on a couch like... Everybody else is like standing, the 3 of the Gorosei is standing to the right side, and it's like, we just got booted back to the main lobby. But you just got St. Peter just legs crossed couch like, well shit, I got hit. I got smacked all the way to God's know where, and now just gonna find out I'm in teleported back to the damn main lobby. I know St. Peter is pissed, but he's probably like scorned. Is like, I can't believe I just flew however damn kilometers and couldn't get back here, and come to find out I've been knocked out, was sent back to Pangea Castle. Well shit. So that's how that went. Oh yeah, by the way, it didn't just get worse for the 4 Gorosei that got booted to Pangea Castle, to the main lobby. The Conqueror's haki so damn strong. And people don't know this, but when you have Conqueror's haki like Shanks and Roger and whoever unleashed it, or Emeth, you gotta understand that having Conqueror's haki like that is super powerful. Powerful enough that it will send, well, Shank's Conqueror's haki, that shit was like Wi-Fi signal kind of shit. This is a global scale hacking here. This is hacker level wavelength Wi-Fi right here. Hackers Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's why hackers Wi-Fi. That shit spread it all the way to around the world and hit Em of all people felt that and just dropped to the ground. And she says, "Joy Boy." So now we've found out whose haki that is, which I'm pretty sure that's Joy Boy's haki. Now I can rank him from Shanks, Roger, and Joy Boy. Then again, I'll put Roger and Shanks on both levels, since Shanks got Goldie Roger's move set on him now. Thank God. And you just see Emu on the ground shaking and just says Joy Boy, which his ass is still in silhouette. He or her is still in silhouette. We don't know who thing is or who she is, but we're about to find out. The Sunny comes out, lands on the water safely, thank God. And Luffy says, glad you guys made it. Finally. Took you about however damn long for you to land on the damn ocean. And everybody says, Luffy, what happened to those monsters? He even said, I had no idea, they just disappeared. And it has to be that Conqueror's haki, I'm telling you. What in the world? A robot with haki? How did that happen? How did they make him vanish? And everybody's okay, saying, I guess this is it. All right, now you got Saint Saturn, which I'm pretty sure he was not knocked out. So he's not knocked out, but he's on some grass, on land. And he just sit there, or huffing puffing too, just trying to stay up. Because that Conqueror's haki, I think that knocked him out briefly in this fade. He faded in and faded out. Faded out and faded in, back and forth. And it's like, shit, all right, I'm back in now. But that took a lot of strength to not get knocked out, by the way. Sitting there with his cane, just looking at Emeth. It's like, this motherfucker is sent 4 out of 5 Gorosei back to Pangea Castle. He sent them back to the main lobby. Not only that, he almost knocked my ass out. And he knocked me out of my form too, of all things. So he's just like, well, shit, this is quite something. He just looks at Emeth to beat up and bottom. And Emeth remembers. Here we go. Pay attention to this. Listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. The time? What do you mean? I'm gonna gather my most powerful haki that I built up and seal it inside. And And he says, whoa, now you're bound to live much longer than me, which he did. I'm not gonna always be around to help. And Emma says, how? Oh, that sounds terrible. Why would you say that? And this is this is Emma back then, not years ago, however long it was back then. But you had Joy Boy speaking, and I can tell because the silhouette is the Straw Hat. So he's remembering what Joy Boy said. So this is Joy Boy talking. At some point, you're going to be in mortal danger, which he is right now. Or someone you want to save will be, which is Luffy, by the way. When that happens, untie the knot. So he even said, Emmet says, so when the time is at hand, you'll still be there to help, right? And he says, that's right. Wherever it happens, I'll be saving you from here in the past. We don't know we don't know the implications of that. Just like always. That makes me happy, thanks. Now, it doesn't matter if you're dead, basically what he's saying. It'll be like you're still here with me, right? I hope I don't get lonely. Anyways, Joe Boy says, hey, that's not gonna happen. Ages, huh? Ages. Dreaming of Memory. One Piece chapter 1022 end. So, alright, so my thoughts on this chapter. Well, Emeth or Joy Boy's haki is so damn powerful that it affected like I said before. Good sign, at least, because now we know Eam can recognize Joy Boy's haki. It's like Conqueror's haki, by the way. And it's like, oh shit, it's Joy Boy. Only he would send this type of Conqueror's haki. He's the only one that had this type of Conqueror's haki. And now, let me talk about how powerful Joy Boy's Conqueror's haki. For him to boot everybody, for his Conqueror's haki boot everybody, or make everybody pass out. Mind you, this does it not affect allies. It doesn't affect allies. Mind you, this only knocked out enemies of the person that's on the opposite end. So it knocked out the enemies. So knocked out the Marines and knocked out the Gorosei. Well, technically the Gorosei, but it removed was sent back the Gorosei, the 4 out of 5 Gorosei, sent back to Pangea, which is the main menu, sent them back to home base, and pretty sure they're pretty shitty about that, because this was supposed to be when they're supposed to nip everything in the bud all at once. But now that Emeth pulled the trigger and untied the damn knot, that happened. So Conqueror's haki was able to knock not only the Marines out, but Saturn, like I said, fading in and out. That kind of knocked him out a bit, but quickly regained conscience. Like, ah, shit, fucked it up. And that's kind of what caused them to, make every 4 out of 5 Gorosei, like I said before, to go back to Pangea Castle. Now, as for what this means, well, we don't know. As far I've read and saw, and now that we know it's Joy Boy's Conqueror's haki, we know who was powerful. And that kind of another thing is Emmett brought up, I failed to make Joy Boy king, which does this mean that the Joy Boy fought war, the Celestial Dragons, or wherever how many families was back then and lost? That could be the implications of that. Joy Boy lost the fight, and now Emmett is blaming himself, said, I failed to make Joy Boy king. My fault. Now I get to make it up to Joy Boy now that he's with me, period. And now that Emeth fulfilled his duties, and now Monkey D. Luffy says he's gonna be king of the pirates, I can help him to be king of the pirates. So I'm going to untie this damn knot and send the oppressors that's trying to kill Luffy and others back to where they came and copacetic. Now, what's next chapter going to be? This is a lot to take in. A radio signal, or let's call it a hacker's Wi-Fi. that's what I'm calling it. This a global Wi-Fi. There you go. Global Wi-Fi. Instead of hackers Wi-Fi. You got global Wi-Fi just all the way hits anybody. It carried over to where Eam is and smacked him or wherever it did to Eam and just like remembers like shit, almost passed out. And that kind of affected he, she, whoever the hell is in that silhouette. It better not he. All the art I've been seeing, that's a she though. Anyways, that was massive. Massive conquers the Hawk, which the surprising part is it didn't affect the allies so much as the enemies it was directing it at affected the most. So does that mean Joy Boy's haki was more on who Emeth sees as an enemy? Who knows? Anyways, that's my opinion. Shit. Even though 4 out of 5, which I would love to see Saturn get booted back along with the other 4 because of the shit he did. But this is where I'm pretty sure Saint Saturn's still there, so we don't know what he's going to do because he's still conscious. So I don't know if he's going to attack Emeth and then go get the Straw Hats or the Giants. We don't know. But if you like this video, subscribe and like, and don't forget to hit that notification. Comment down below if you think Joy Boy was king of the pirates back then and still is now because it's Conqueror Haki. Because my God, that was it was perfecto. And see you again, and see you next chapter and adventure. Laters.